Black, y'all, where it's all about community, and this is how we grow our young ones, okay?
What? Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, welcome in to another edition of Fast Food Talks, right? So I know y'all looking like, wait, hold on, wait, this is not normal right now. So yeah, as y'all know, as I'm 720X, we talk about real stories, some people who worked at fast food. So we want to introduce everyone. And I'm pretty sure we can introduce her again because people start trickling in here to our newest co-host here, Miss Amber D.
Hey y'all.
Hey, what's going on with you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here, ready to start talking about these fast food situations that be happening.
All right.
I'm all for it.
All right. So tell us, you worked at fast food before?
Yes, I did. My first job was fast food. I worked at Subway.
At Subway?
Then I went to Taco Bell and Wendy's.
Oh yeah. So you must be you must be fast. You was at Taco Bell, you had to be fast.
Yeah, I had what? Yeah.
Yeah, man, see,
you gotta
come on,
be fast.
yeah, you gotta be fast now, yeah. So and also too, before we go, this is also a special day because this is Brittany, Miss Brittany's directorial debut. So she's behind the boards today.
All right
so,
now, Brittany.
Yeah, so Brittany, so she holding it down today. So I'm learning something new every day, right? So give big shout out to her. So that she ain't going nowhere, y'all. So she gonna hop in once in a while. We might do some time where we might all just hop on her together. Or y'all might just have me out the bunch again. Let the ladies have it. So so welcome on in. So yeah, so when we talk about real stories, we have a book that's coming out. You know, it has over 100 stories in it. So we're really excited about it, and everybody's like, "When's the book coming?" But just hold on,
Coming soon.
It's coming soon. It's coming soon. So, you know, if you haven't been through the channel before, come check out some of the reenactments we have on there. So, and so we just kind of get into some of these subjects. So today, all right. So we're gonna talk about value menus, right? And these companies seem to be bringing value menus back. That's what we're gonna talk about today, and why.
Let's get into
Let's
it.
get into it. All right. So, as y'all know, we've been talking about the fast food. In the last few episodes, we've been talking about the wage increase and how as soon as the wage was enforced, they also raising all these prices to everything.
Inflation.
And so going crazy. So we're gonna look over this news clip right here. And it's talking about these the restaurants are trying to win the customers back
With the
with
value menu.
with the value menu. So going over,
check it out.
yes, to check out. Go back to the deal. When Brad Wood is going to the studio, hitting the studio over here right quick. There we go. Gonna present the bottom of it. And if y'all don't know, we learn as you go. We're gonna share a screen. Let's share our screen, and then we'll go to share a screen. And we just pick which one we want to do. But hit that blue button at the bottom, and it's gonna make. There you go. And then see that person at the top. You see how you hit that button right there? We is on it and share it, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? So thank you, boy, man. Give it up again to Brittany, man. She doing so. Yeah, so that's how we'll do it here. So let's go ahead and watch this right quick, and then we're gonna come back and give our thoughts on it. Everybody that's tuning in, was y'all tuning in? Just know we'll open up the lines for y'all to be able to come up and join us in a little while.
Ask questions.
Yeah, man, and say your piece, right?
Right.
All right, so go ahead and hit that.
English muffin and seasoned potatoes for just $3.
There's a new fast food meal bundle on the market aimed at budget-minded consumers. Wendy's offering features seasoned potatoes and a choice of egg sandwiches for just $3. The fast food chain already sells a $5 biggie bag for lunch and dinner.
All that food for $5?
Now it's looking to cash in on value-hungry customers in the morning, too. Call it the Value Wars. Wendy's news just a week after McDonald's said it will introduce a limited edition $5 value menu at the end of June. The move after the Golden Arches CEO told investors in April consumers are being more discriminating in spending, and that's putting more pressure on quick service restaurants.
Restaurants have to get people back in their stores. The best way to do that sometimes is offer them some kind of value, particularly given the way inflation has hurt a lot of U.S. consumers.
Only $5 Whopper Junior ×2.
From Burger King to Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, menu meal deals are coming in hot.
Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal.
As
Wait,
national
hold on.
chains
Pause
look
that
to
for a
bring
second.
back customers left with the sour taste from fast food inflation.
People are paying an arm and a leg to order food for their family at fast food.
More budget-conscious Americans are cooking their burger and fries at home instead of going to the drive-thru. One industry survey says due to rising prices, 30% of consumers say they will not try a restaurant without a coupon or discount offer. Yeah. The price of food away from home up more than...
Sorry, my bad. All right, so just hit the single. All right, so talk about that, y'all. We're gonna get it here. So my thing is they coming out as value menus now, but they wasn't saying all this a couple months ago.
No.
Everything went up.
And people are actually paying that because it's convenient. It's fast food.
Yeah. But okay. All right. So if they're telling me, this is my question, is if they're telling me that before they could only make the food for this amount of dollars, right? Mm-hmm. How are they now able to make the same food suddenly for less?
That's a good question. I don't have
anybody got
the answer to that question?
The comments over there, Brittany. Hit that comment button on the right side. That way you can. Yeah, you go. Now, so anybody got that's a good question. So you telling me that 3-4 months ago, the same food cost them an X amount of dollars, right? And by them having to pay the employees a little bit more, or what they actually were, all of a sudden they raise the prices because we can't handle it. They paying the same price for the employees. How are they making the food cheaper?
They're not. They're just telling the customers that, which is the point of this video, Fast Food Wars, with the
Okay.
menu wars. It makes sense that,
But if it costs me, okay, so say for instance, as a restaurant, right?
mm-hmm.
It costs me $3 to buy all the ingredients to put this burger together, right?
Okay.
And that's what it costs us now, right? But suddenly, now next week I can just charge you $2 for the whole menu, which means that now how much it is costing me what, $1 to make the same food now? That don't make sense.
Right. I don't necessarily think that that the price of making it has gone. It may have gone up, but not to where it's gone up to where it's affecting people's pockets. It's going up. That's what they're saying to make. I guess to sell
but then why would they make it a value menu?
To get more people to come because of inflation.
Look, they ran people away. I think they ran people away because value menus, it's kind of like the food was already cheap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And they saying we can't do it no cheaper than this. Then we say we're gonna stop coming. Oh wait, we can do it cheaper than that. Wait, you know what? Matter of fact, 2 for $99. 2 for $9.99. You can have everything now. Trust me. We were lying before.
Right. Yeah.
Because it got to be one way, right?
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I think they do a little bit too much. And now, or here's another thing. What if they figure out how to really manufacture the 3D food?
That's possible. That's highly possible. But even if they didn't do that, I think that they know that if they jack the prices way up, like $10, $20 for a burger, nobody's going to pay that. We're going to make it at home. Just like on the commercial said, video, more consumers are going to start making food at home the higher you jack up these prices.
Yeah.
So these fast food companies are like, no, we're going to give you the value menu. We're going to give you more for your money. And they sell it that way because they know if you go there, you're going to buy more. You're not just going to buy the value menu. You're going to buy more to feed everybody in the family.
Yeah. And guess who all makes money that way? Who makes the most money? Who do you think makes the most money by them selling you this food for cheap? The healthcare industry.
Oh yeah, because everybody gets sick off the food.
Right.
Well, I buy fast food only because it's convenient, and I'm try to be cautious about because of things like that.
Yeah.
Health issues that come along with eating fast food.
Because if you tell me for 2 years that we can't make this burger for any cheaper than this, our value menus. We seen it. The value menus used to be 99 cents, 2 for $1, and now it started being instead of 99 cents, $1.29, $1.99. There's no dollar menu. They changed it to a value menu, right? They got away from the dollar menus, right? Mm-hmm. So they're telling you we can't make this for any cheaper. But now suddenly
we can make it cheap.
We can make it cheaper. So that means that y'all came up with another process that y'all not telling us about because y'all already switching everything to robots, right?
I think that they did that to kind of go back to how it was before. Mm-hmm. They made a lot of money by offering the food cheaper.
Yeah.
Regardless of how much it costs for them to make it.
Yeah.
And people will pay for convenience.
They will pay for convenience.
Regardless if they're going to have to go to the hospital or the doctor.
So
they're going to pay for convenience.
Yeah. Look, the doctors over there like, how convenient. Right. They watching the commercials like, man, y'all see, because I'm pretty sure the doctors ain't eating fast food.
Oh, no.
Right?
I highly doubt it.
I doubt it too. They over there eating,
especially
greens.
If they watch those documentaries that talk about these fast food restaurants and the behind the scenes and the things that they do in these restaurants. A lot of people are, have been questioning fast food and how convenient it is.
How convenient, how convenient. Come on with it, man. We gonna make some money.
Right. You go ahead and keep eating them burgers, regardless of how If you're growing in size, or what it's doing to your heart. Come
Yo,
on, you can see me next week. I'll make a doctor's appointment for you.
Yeah. You say, look, it's like for how many value menus we sold this week? About 300,000.
Mhm.
Man, we gonna go to the stock market. We putting money in Primacare insurance,
Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Blue Cross Blue Shield. They over there sitting good.
Right.
Somebody sitting on the yacht while we destroying our bodies.
That's sad.
That is sad. And you know, you brought a point about people being at home and starting to cook for themselves back like it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be most of the time you cooked at home. And if you went to a fast food, it was really a convenience if you just really had to.
Right.
Most of the time you're gonna cook at home.
Like for growing up with my siblings, fast food was like a privilege. It was like,
yeah,
you gonna eat what we got at home. We ain't got no McDonald's money. We ain't got no Wendy's money. That's a privilege. Like that's, you earn that. We going, and then even then it wasn't as like it is now. They're trying to get back to that to get more people in. But
I think they lost it.
Yeah.
I think they lost it.
Because people started caring about their health and what they eat. Yeah. My blood pressure going up because I ate this large fry with all this salt on there and then turn around and get a burger.
Yeah. Or you eat some food, you eat something that if you leave it in your car a year later, it still looks the same. But you're gonna put that in your body, right? It's scary, right?
Very scary.
So, and you started talking about Taco Bell. Look, we try not to talk too much crap about different companies, but being in there myself and seeing how they put the beans together and how the beef comes out, like I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was working at Taco Bell my freshman year my senior year in high school, my freshman year in college. I stayed at Taco Bell, and it's very interesting how you meet people in fast food and the process and how everything is made, and it's like, wow, I wouldn't have known that until I started working here, and I see how this stuff is. Okay. Yeah. Anything for the dollar.
Yeah. Anything for the dollar. I mean, and even if you try to eat healthy at fast food, right? It's just not really a lot of healthy fast food options.
No.
At all. At all. So you're gonna pay for it. Your body, you're gonna pay for it.
But you gotta think about the hands and the process of getting it from where it's grown or where they make it to the company, how long it has, how many hands it goes through, in the journey that it takes to for them to package it up, get to you, then for them to take it out of the box at the store and prepare it that way. Look at how many hands it has been in the journey of it. So
yeah, and everybody have to do everything right the whole time.
Yeah, and we know that's don't happen.
We already know that. Hey, come on.
No,
man.
you don't. You know that don't happen. Even when you go to the fast food places and you see how the customers, I mean not the customer, I'm sorry, the employees, how they act and how they respond to people. But that's not done right all the time, and not through the whole process from where it's grown at to.
Man, they got prison labor that they use. We talked about in one of our previous episodes. If y'all go back, they literally use prison labor to harvest the beef and harvest certain things for these companies. So that's in there. So they're getting their labor cheap, and so you got to think about when you saying prison labor, that's slave labor.
Basically,
they're literally using slave labor. Now, the person that's being used as slave labor, do you think that their mind is on trying to make sure that this is the most healthy? You're So that must have been one of the. So we lost a couple people. Sorry about that. I guess the industry said, "Man, let's cut them on off." Right? Yeah.
They talking about our fast food.
You started talking about slave labor, but hey, but you know what?
But that's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. You got a great point. It's exactly what it is. So when they're talking about we can make it cheaper, what are they doing? Are they adding more slave labor to the mix?
No, I just think that that's the terminology that they use to market.
Yeah.
I think that they're not going to change what they're doing because it's been working for them.
Yeah.
And it don't cost them anything to have the slaves doing it. So
yeah,
they'll tell you, yeah, we're making it cheaper, we're getting it cheaper, or whatever the case may be, or they can lie to you all day.
Well, maybe I wonder if they're probably going to start raising the prices on like the signature stuff.
Oh yeah,
and then
they always do. The signature stuff is what they advertise when you get there.
Yeah,
but they promote the value menu to get you to come there, and then when you get there, they want to advertise those signature meals and those signature burgers, or
yeah.
And you look at that signature burger, it's like $10, $15, $10 by itself, and then like $15 with the fries and the drink.
Man, you might as well look. I think this way: if it's two people, it used to be. Now maybe I'm a little bit older, right? You can take $30 and y'all can eat at a great place decently. You're like, man, this
$30 is one plate now. If that,
man, you know what? It's gonna turn into a lot of cooks.
Yeah.
Y'all look, and you know what? I'm gonna mention it on here because I know y'all saw the at the intro. This is a good time to mention this too. That we also have another channel that we're running.
Oh yeah, the one vegan journey.
Yeah, so the one's vegan journey. So we talk about we both happen to be vegan, so we talk about our journey on
the vegan lifestyle.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions about starting the vegan journey, or you want to learn more about it, just tune into the channel and learn about our vegan journey.
Yeah, it's fun over there. Yeah, because people ask us questions all day. Somebody question asked this, were you vegan while you worked in fast food?
No.
Man,
I was back there snacking.
What? So I had both.
I could wait to my lunchtime to make me a Mexican pizza. Oh, that was my favorite.
Yeah. That was a good one. Mexican pizza.
And the chalupa. Ooh.
Wait. When they started making the grill burritos, and here came the little grill press.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would start making my own fajitas in there. Of course, I used the grill. I tossed little fajitas and chicken. Make my own stuff for everybody. Make my own. Yeah, I used to do that too. Making my own deal. Yeah, it was wild because at some point you get tired of eating the food.
So you got to come up and create new food and stuff.
Yeah. There's so many times you can eat a Mexican pizza and it not sound the same. Like, what you want today?
Let's see. When I worked at
Mexican taco.
When I worked at Taco Bell in Fort Worth, it was just a Taco Bell. But when I moved to Denton, and I worked at the Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut.
Oh.
So at that time, it was always something to try, and every day was different. You can do the original chicken from KFC or make your own pizza. Wow.
That was the days, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That was the days, because I think before that, people used to trade between stores.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we used to trade with Wendy's.
Yeah, I trade with Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
Our trade was always Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah,
on Mansfield Highway. So you think they do pizza all day, and they get some tacos and burritos.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they living good, and we didn't care.
Right.
We didn't care because so that's cool. Now, I've had many years eating vegan while I was running a restaurant too.
Oh wow.
So
how was that?
It was knowing what I know, right? It made it easier, right? So as we talking about things about fast food, so I'm looking at the stuff like it was easy because I know what it is. I can look on the ingredients. I understand what this that. Oh no, y'all see right here. It was a lot of days. It was stressful because a lot of days, as any restaurant manager, you're not gonna eat. There's days you're just not gonna get them lunch,
right,
especially if you run a restaurant and you actually engage every day, right? So if I did eat something, the only thing I could eat would be potatoes, right? The fries, right? And it would have to be cooked in
Separate grease,
brand new grease. Hey, y'all change this grease out every day. And people don't know, I'll be assigning people to clean the fry deals out. Because I want to be able to eat some fresh stuff in the morning. I have to be coming in the morning most of the time anyway. So either that or I would clean up a part of the grill and make my own concoctions. You know, I could do that kind of stuff, but really it was just a lot of willpower. It was cool. I didn't have any issues energy wise. It wasn't about me keeping up with anyone. There was only pretty much one person that could keep up with me if I'm just going my own speed. That's Brittany. That was it. Everybody else, no, they be looking at me like, man, would you please stop? Please, man. Okay, man, we get it. You know. So I've had people be like, oh, okay, all right, I get the point. You know. Yeah, I bet you won't say that no more, right?
Right.
So, but all right. So look, before we get into, we are gonna get into our Karen of the Week segment, right? But since it's your first time here, before we get there, I gotta ask you, what is your craziest fast food experience as an employee or as a guest?
I was the one that I remember so like it was yesterday. I was in high school. It was my junior year, and I was working at Wendy's, and I was taking the orders. I was good on the drive-through, and one of the managers. It's so horrible. It's so horrible to tell the story. She was a manager. She was, I would say, about 10 years older than I was. So I would say like mid-20s, closer to 30. And she saw someone in the drive-thru that she didn't like. She heard the girl's voice. And she ended up going to see at the back what the car looked like. And she was like, oh, that's so-and-so. I can't wait till she get up here and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm shocked because I'm like, what's going on? You know, I'm at the back taking the orders, but I see her, you know, going back and forth. So I come back and the food is already made by the time she get back. And by the time I get up there, she grabbed the bag. She said, give me that bag. And she took one of the sandwiches out of the bag and she smashed it like that. Like pancake smash, and put it back in the bag. And then she got the fries, put the fries on top of the grill, and did like that, scooped them up and put it back in the container and put it in there, and then put a whole bunch of ketchup on top of the bag to make it like, and she just left that lady's order like that. She didn't complete the order, and then she smashed the sandwich, and then she messed up the fries, put it back in the bag, and gave it to them.
Dang.
All because she didn't like the lady. And I was in high school at the time. I'm like, what the hell? Like, somebody made you that mad, you gonna mess up their food? And then I remember telling my grandmother, and she's like, that's why I cook at home, because of stuff like that. You know, you don't know who you're dealing with.
What do you think happened that made her that?
I didn't even question. I was just so shocked and like, you know, this is an adult that's acting like this and you playing with somebody's food. And I was just shocked that it was happening. So
what did you say?
I kept my mouth closed. I just was like, you know, let me go on back to my corner, finish taking these orders. So when I get off, I can go home. I mean, what is there really to say, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not like the manager going to listen to you like, oh.
Right. She's the manager, I'm the employee, and, you know. A lot of times you want to say something, but what you going to say to your manager, especially, you know, you're a teenager. Yeah. And now thinking about that, now I see why these teenagers act the way they do in some of these restaurants, because management.
Yep. That's it.
The management. I went to this restaurant a few days ago, and the young guy that was taking my order, you could tell that he was excited about the job, but he had poor training. Like, he didn't know how to come back to check on the table. And then he put in an order, and then he had to go keep asking the manager. And it's like, she didn't put anybody with him to help him learn the process. I'm like, wow. this is what I experienced when I was in high school, but I wasn't, I was always about customer service, making the customer happy. But these days, no.
Man, and you right on point. I know you fit in right in. So we talk about the management. So on a first day, like if you don't set the ground rules that first day, or like you said, if they see the manager doing crazy stuff,
They gonna do it.
They gonna do that, and they ain't gonna do whatever, because how you gonna tell me
Right.
not to pour hot sauce in this dude's
And you pouring
milkshake?
it. And you pouring it in there. Right.
Come on, man. Yeah. So and they're watching. So if any of y'all managers out there, just know that the employees are watching, the teenagers are watching. They're paying attention what's happening. You may not say nothing, so y'all just hear it for yourself. Y'all know you may not say nothing, but they're paying attention.
Right.
And you messing with people's food. So you mean
and then you can't just expect them to know coming to the job. You can't just say common sense is not really common for some people, So
Right.
you gotta teach them.
Right,
and a lot of them
say it again. say it again. You say
common sense is not common no more.
not no more, man. They you can't get it at the store no more.
No.
Man. And what's wild is we know this about the employees, right?
Mhm.
The poor training and all this kind of stuff, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, we'll be willing out of convenience to go spend $5 on a meal, knowing that these people probably ain't gonna be the most trained people about how to deal with my food. But we'll knowingly still go to the same restaurant.
Yeah, out of convenience.
Out of convenience, so I think we need a healthy fast food. I saw one. I went to one in San Antonio, and they was. I mean, I would give the food probably like a B plus B. I say a good strong B plus, and it was totally vegan. And they were on it. They was like 4-minute drive through speed. They was on there like a regular fast food movement.
So you got to make a sacrifice. You get fast food, but the quality of the food is a B plus.
B.
A B.
Like a B.
Okay.
B plus. Like the shakes were probably the best part, but yeah, it wasn't like the fries. It wasn't like spectacular. Like I was. The taste they're not the same. Wouldn't the taste, but also too maybe because they didn't put a lot of salt on it too. That's the other deal too. But if we can come up with some little quick recipes, a quick little fast food deal, that's why I go to Uncle G's. We'll go over there, them little sambusas. They quick, fast. You can eat them on the way.
That's how Compatible Delights is.
What?
Yeah, that vegan restaurant. They're pretty quick. Call in your order, pick it up. And tacos be on point. The street tacos from Compatible Delights.
Compatible Delight. Where is that?
It's over off of Woodway and 20.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, if y'all from the funk, y'all know where that's at.
Right.
Yeah. No, man, that's good though. Cause we gotta have the way lives are going right now. Everyone doesn't have time to relax and cook at home. Well, right. We choose not to. We do. We can't. We actually can't have time, to do certain things that we find ourselves doing, and we're like, dang, I really didn't have time for this. So we can cook.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but right now I get it. We crawl first, right? What's the longest that you will wait? So you're talking about convenience. If you want to get quality food, healthy food, what's the longest that you'll wait in a fast food environment? 7 minutes, 10 minutes? Well, yeah, that's for y'all. Question for y'all too. If y'all had
it depends. Now, with me being vegan, I don't want to wait that long.
Okay.
But when I ate meat, I would.
How long now? If you could pull up to a vegan fast food place, how long are you willing to wait?
No more than 8 minutes.
Okay, y'all hear that?
Fast food gotta be fast for sure.
Fast food gotta be fast. What's up, going,
Jenna? How you doing, Jenna?
What's going on?
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. That's my baby sister right there.
I know that's right.
That's what's up. Yeah, I always support. Yeah, it's got to be fast. Okay, so fast food got to be fast. Well,
Quality.
The quality, yeah, it's got to.
But you can have fast vegan food. I just don't think that there are a lot of people that are out there doing that.
Yeah,
making fast vegan food.
Yeah, or because vegetarian food.
You got to make it taste.
You got to, and you know, unfortunately for y'all, I can't be cooking for every restaurant now. If I was cooking for it, you know.
I don't want to cook for no restaurant unless it's vegan. If it has to do with some meat, y'all gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, you mad at me too. Yeah, all right. Don't come over here. Hey, but people say, well, it tastes different, but you can cook it where the taste is the same, where you can't tell.
Far as
from between meat, like there's meat substitutes that you can use.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Where if we didn't tell someone, hey, it's not meat.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know.
Right.
So we've developed to that point because we've got familiar with the texture, right? So and the reason why I want to talk about the healthy part of it is, you know, they have to come up with another strategy to service the people who need convenient food, other than just keep making cheaper and cheaper crappy food.
They're not gonna do that.
So
they're not gonna do that. So it's gonna take away from their pockets.
You think so? Yeah. Oh yeah. And
you talk about
let's say, oh, you squirrels Blue Cross Blue Shield. Yeah, they have something to say about it.
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold on, y'all finna do healthy?
Not just them, but the mass production plants, the farms.
Oh yeah.
With the chickens and the chickens all piled together, and the cows with no green grass, you know.
And y'all know chickens eat their own poop, right? Y'all know that, right? While they in there, it's a common thing. They eat their own poop. So you eat chicken, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I had this tendency sometimes, y'all, to kind of tell the truth about stuff. So I be forgetting. But yeah, it be just about the facts of it, just what it is. It's just like going through. But everybody's on their own journey, right? But I'm talking about just being able to eat healthy,
right?
And why stop there? You got people who you either gonna eat at home, cook at home, or you're gonna go wait 8 minutes. Where you will, and actually, I don't think 8 minutes is too long in at all, because if you think about it,
it's 8 minutes too long if the food ain't good. I'd be mad. I order some food and I wait 8 minutes and I eat it, and it's not. Oh, this won't worth my. Before I went vegan, I would take food back. Like, hey, I waited 8 minutes and it ain't fresh. Come on, what's up with that? It's a problem.
Y'all need help back there?
Yeah. Do I need to make my own fries? I waited 8 minutes for some fresh fries just for it to be cold or warm. No, y'all had these sitting.
Yeah. But so okay, so from start to finish, if you walked in, I walked in and somebody said, hey man, can you cook something for me? What did you say? 8 minutes is crazy. Yeah, for you, 8 minutes is crazy.
Because, and I would have to agree with Alexis on this one. Okay. The reason why I say that, as a manager, if you know your store and you know your peak hours, your food should be ready. It should be already established on who does what, so it'll flow. You already know it take 3 minutes to drop some fresh fries, right? And you have a customer constantly for an hour, then those fries should be constantly dropping. That way it reduces the time that people have to wait.
Right.
So I kind of agree with Alexis on that. 8 minutes is a long time, and then for you to get it and it not be fresh.
Now that part, you don't get. So okay, so after 8 minutes, first of all, if the food's not fresh anyway, I don't care if you gave it to me in 13 seconds. If it ain't, I don't care. If it's not fresh, you're gonna do good again. But,
right.
So this is my question to both y'all. Okay, if you walked up to someone and said, "Hey, I'm gonna give you $10. Will you cook me a very nice meal with chicken on the side and this and this and this and this, and can you have it all ready for me in 8 minutes?" if you knock on somebody's door, right,
Mhm.
and they did it in 8 minutes, I'd be grateful that if you took 10 minutes to whip me up something, right,
Mhm.
I'd be grateful. But if someone took 8 minutes overall in life, I'm still grateful. It might be longer than I want to be, but you are actually cooking and taking the extra time to make sure that it tastes the way I want it to taste.
Right. But if it's fast food, it's
Yeah.
fast food, and you have to understand the process. Like, if you have a good system in place, it's really going to be fast food
Yeah.
because it's designed
So
to
what's
work like that.
So most fast food places, so this is different, right? So some places is like a 3-minute time,
Mhm.
some of them are 5-minute times, right? I think most average like 3.5 minutes, right?
Like Chick-fil-A, you're not going to be in you might now because of school getting ready to be out, but normally they have a good system in place where they'll have two people hopping from car to car to make sure the order is right. They getting everybody's name, and if someone is standing outside, somebody waiting too long, they'll have people skip line if orders are larger than others, and so they accommodate for that. They plan for that. They plan for these long lines, and I think that if you don't plan for that, then you're gonna have people wait 8 and 10 minutes for fast food when they can go to Chick-fil-A or another restaurant and get it faster. A minute, or even if it's a minute faster.
Yeah. So it sounds like it'd be much better to spend time on training and on management and working on your system than trying to lure people in with some $5, $6, $7 menu.
Yeah.
Right? Because one, the people might spend a little bit more and still come to it if they know they're gonna get good quality
and customer service.
And that part.
You're not gonna give me no fast food and then your customer service poor? Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. So yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. So okay. So let's look on the other side of it, because we're gonna want to get to this Karen of the Week thing now,
okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're expecting all of these things from the worker, right? We want you to work at whatever we're gonna pay you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we want you to be friendly. We want you to be hurry up, move. Fast food is in the name, so right. What did she say about her Chick-fil-A customer service? Definitely an A plus, A1,
sure.
A1. Yeah. So
they have a good system in place.
And they train.
Yeah.
So from the day one, they come in. Hey, this is the expectation. If you can't live to this expectation,
right,
we can just turn around and walk on out.
And I really do think that they are serious about that, because there's only been one time where I've experienced poor customer service, and I just looked at the woman as if she was just had a long day and exhausted. But I think they take pride in their customer service, and it shows, and that's why their lines are always long. But that one day I saw that lady like that, a week later,
yeah,
she out of there.
And if I ever hired anyone that came from Chick-fil-A, now I can't say all of them worked out. I could say they all had the customer service part down, right? Now the other part, the work ethic part, I ain't gonna say that. Can't give that. I would say out of
well, you have to think about it. They have so many people, so they only got that one little little section. So then when they go to the real fast food, like they don't have as many employees, they kind of stuck.
There you go.
They only know this one job.
That's the same way with what's going on with my hey uncle. Yeah, you all right. Yeah, you already know. So it's the same thing with McDonald's. People that come from McDonald's lazy. If you hire somebody coming from McDonald's, generally, if they don't already come equipped with their own internal engine. Now, I know some people who started out there, but I know as friends now that they have their own internal engine. It's different. But generally, no, they're going to be lazy.
People with a McDonald's, in their defense, and I worked at McDonald's.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
The things that when you offer food for a cheap price, you're gonna have any and everything coming in there. So you're gonna have to deal with any and everything that people got going on.
Yeah.
So if I'm at the register and I say, "Hey, how you doing? How can I help you?" Yeah, give me that number 5 and supersize. Nah, I don't want that. Y'all shut up, and it's like, I'm giving you this good customer service and you yelling, you being rude, and not even acknowledging the customer service. You just on to you. They have to deal with that, and you deal with that day in and day out. It's like when that one person come to you and you had it, and they defense is like, you know what, F this job. You try to.
So it's the Karens in the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a mixture. It's a mixture. So in their defense, when you don't have a lot of people like Chick-fil-A and you have a lot of jobs to do, then you got to tend to this customer, that customer, and
that's so I can roll with that. It's just I'm talking about like when we're cleaning
and you had them one sitting back.
Man, I'm talking about we clean. Come on, man. What were they having y'all do? Or hey, we're at this restaurant. They don't have all them people.
But see, that's where the common sense come in, because you would think that, this is a job. I want to keep this clean. But if you don't teach them that or tell them, hey, this your area to clean, they're not gonna clean that.
It's not common at all.
No.
Man, I didn't hear. I'm telling you, I didn't hear some stories, boy. Ex McDonald's managers that you like. No, I don't even do. It was a time. I remember a time where if you were Brahms wouldn't hire you if you worked at certain places before. A lot of places, if you worked at McDonald's, they wouldn't hire you as a manager, or vice versa, because the systems was so different that people wouldn't catch on. I remember that for a while. Like I would go into the Brahms and hey, where'd you work? You worked at Taco Bell? I don't know. And they were really strict. My best friend worked for Brahms for a lot of years, and they always paid a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But if you came from a certain system of McDonald's, it definitely wasn't hiring anybody from McDonald's at all. It's just their system is different. You just gotta sit there and one person do one thing.
And then with Brahms, you got all those different ice creams and
So yes, I want to do this. You ready? Are you ready?
For Karen of the week.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Let's get into this.
This is what we're gonna do. And if y'all mind me push on here, we're gonna present this. Go here. There you go. Yeah, there you go. And like I said, some of this y'all know what's going on over here. We go right on in here. And so what I'll do is I'll go over there and pick which one I want to do. Let's go. Which one we gonna go for? I don't know. Brittany gonna let us know which one we going for.
That one.
Which one you going?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, unmute it. Let's see what's going on. There you go. Go ahead, play it.
She went behind there?
Yeah, she went So I think once they go behind the counter, all pause for a second. Once you go behind the counter, there's an invisible line right there. There's an invisible line. Once you cross that invisible line,
it's fair game.
It's fair game.
Mm-hmm. Fair game.
I mean, anything imaginable. Play it again. Put it on full screen for me right quick. Now go to the right. There you go. Then go over to. There you go. Hit play. Hit it again. Tap on it. Man, let me see here. Let me pause this for a second. Go over to the last right tab. Right with us 1 second. There you go. Thank you. So, do you jump on her? Does everybody jump on the person behind her?
Does everybody jump on her?
Yeah, is that a rule?
Well, no, because it depends. If you the employee, being rude or talking crazy, then you throwing something, then I ain't jumping in to help you get your butt whooped.
So you think they were just talking crazy?
It just depends on. Because if you go back, if you look at the video, it starts from where I guess she throws something or she's saying something at the girl in the face.
Let's put it back on her. There you go. Hit share and then just there you go.
And if you look at the beginning of the video,
let's let it run.
I think if you look at the beginning, she starts throwing something first. Okay, so that's the first Karen.
Okay, that's the first
Karen of the week.
All right, so she's the winner so far. So go down. No, don't hit that X. The right. Go to back to 629. Go back to the tab. So y'all, bear with that one. Yes.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the second Karen of the week.
All right.
Excuse me?
I'm not going to be recorded and be harassed. So.
I'm asking you for my change.
Go over to StreamYard.
And it's down there. It's dropped.
Excuse me?
I'm not going to be recorded and be harassed. So.
I'm asking you for my change.
And it's down there. It's dropped.
What? So okay.
Excuse me?
Hey, go ahead. Go over
I'm
here.
not going to be recorded
tap
and
on there. Pause. Okay. And go back to StreamYard and put this on big screen. There you go. There you go. Cool. So I've had people. Okay, this is me. I've had people who, when you try to hand them their change, they act funny and move their arm back, try to make it fall. And at that point, if it's on the ground, you picking it up.
Yeah, because you did that, and then you want to record me? No.
Yeah, and what happened? What happened before
it got to that point?
Before she put out the camera,
right.
Because the lady in the car must have thought she was right, and whatever was happening, because she's the one who uploaded it.
Yeah. But you see, she uploaded after the change was already dropped, so something must have happened.
Yeah.
Beforehand.
So she's trying to prove that she's right
after the fact.
After the fact.
Right.
Yeah. He laying on the floor with a black eye, and he started recording.
Right.
What happened? Oh man.
So that's the second Karen of the week.
So all right, for this second Karen. I think so the first one is already bad. These right here happen so often. Well, you got issues at the window. Those are scarier because you don't know what the person has in the car.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't know if you get to a point where, like, hey, this would look like I don't know what kind of restaurant, like a coffee shop or something. Starbucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how mad can you be to call some stuff in the drive-thru of a Starbucks?
I mean,
so how mad can you be? And they all
you gotta be,
and everything happened in the Starbucks apparently, right?
Yeah.
It's going down to Starbucks. I think it's karma coming back to Starbucks.
For what they said.
Because they was like, hey,
How they was
how they treating certain people in there. And all of a sudden now it's going down. They turn into World Star. Starbucks. Yeah, World Starbucks. That's what's happening right now. World Starbucks. That's what's happening. So, and yeah, when I've seen, it's just when I see that, I've had that happen times. And if I mess up, right? If I, right, you mess up and you hand the order out, the money out. Hey, you know what? I've seen it. People have done it. You go around and try to pick it up, right? But if y'all acting crazy, no, I'm not doing that.
Nope,
I'm doing it. And also too, I end up, and I know now everybody uses their cards, but I came up where it was just you counted up the change, right? So I had to come up with a way to make sure I'm giving you right. So I would put the bills there, put the change on top, and kind of do a slight little V fold in it. And so I would hand it to you like a little V. Now I'd been doing that for years, so that way I'd have made a little pocket. And even if you snatch it or whatever, now.
See, I didn't have experiences like that.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, I didn't have to.
I was always nice to people when they came to the window. I didn't even give you the opportunity. Whatever you got going on, hey, I hope you have a good day. Before you even try to do anything crazy, let me give you some energy. I hope how you doing?
Man, look, sometimes and it's wild because I spent a lot of years in management, right? So I would always get called over when it got bad, right? Mm-hmm. So and at this point, hey man, can you come do it? Okay, yeah. But I've had times like that. I had times where people had tried to snatch, and they'd reach for my arm, and I had to show them I'm pretty quick too. And yeah, come on in there. Yeah, you want to come in there? We can. Cause yeah.
Right.
So hey, I don't just use my hand just to make tacos quick. We've been in the training for 5 hours. We've been doing calisthenics for 5 hours over here. Yeah, y'all want a fast food, but yeah, don't box somebody who in fast food. Yeah.
It goes down to fast food. I think people know they let their emotions out. They don't care where at.
And
we got a third Karen, or that's just those two?
We got a third Karen. Let's see
that third Karen.
Go ahead. So yeah, I will pull it up first. Let's see here. And it's positive. And then go back, put it on the present it. There you go. Good, good. Stop the screen. Whenever you can go to it, wait and present it. No, go back to your StreamYard. Hit the move your. There you go.
Okay.
That's what's up, y'all.
We're gonna see our third Karen.
Again, shout out to Brittany over here learning something new, giving us a chance to do some different. Go back to your StreamYard, make sure how you want it to look over there. And then you go back and push play. There you go.
Can you read what this says? Did you hear what I said? Can you read what this says? Did you hear what I just said? Give me my money. I want the refund.
Hey.
Let's hear that again.
Well, go ahead, go ahead and go. We're gonna run them back.
Ma'am, you got the refund. I don't want no rep. That's what you asked for. That's what comes up. Did I ask for a rep? Did I ask for a rep? Did I ask for a rep? They don't know what you asked for.
Ma'am, so look, if a customer, so again, we talking about Karens. I think in this case right here, go ahead and put us on the big screen just a second. And I think if a customer is turning around to ask people, man, did I order? Like, I'm gonna err on the customer side, because Karens don't have to be the ones on this side of the counter,
right?
So apparently here we got a Karen that might work her.
Yeah.
Because if you turn around and ask them, man, did I order? Like, I know I didn't order. Did y'all hear me say that? I think go ahead and put it back on the screen. I think that's where go back to StreamYard. You got to put it back on the screen. No. Go. Hold on. Pardon me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. So let's make back to it. Yep. Yeah. There you go. Either one of those two. You can do the other one either way, and then go back there you go.
Shot size, 2 legs in his box. Yeah.
Okay, look, when you came up
She
here,
hung me up for that.
you said, he said it's not right.
Hey, listen, I did not say no rap.
Excuse me. What you're not gonna do is come in here with the attitude.
Okay, well, give me
You
my
She got
asked for
it.
what I'm not giving you
You gotta
nothing
pause
better.
it
We
and put
do
it
not.
on, and you got so that's the kind of the trick, and y'all partners in it. That's gonna be on the trick of it, Brittany, kind of going back and doing those two, back and forth. You think so? You think she wanted the attitude?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. Because when you start talking about what you're not gonna do, and just giving the money back.
Right. But it looks like he's refusing it. You know, finish watching it. See.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but he told her he didn't order that. He said I didn't order no rap.
Right.
So
Not do refunds. Once your order is total out.
Give me my
Can you read what it say?
Please give me my money back. You just give me food.
No, I'm giving what you paid for.
Okay.
You ready to order now?
That's not what I asked for. What did I ask for?
When you came up here, what did I get for you?
Okay, you
all right. So this is what I can get from this so far. Cashier, and you can leave it on the other way. You can leave it both on this. The cashier can ring up anything they want, right? No matter what you ask for. If after I told that out, then that's it. You just better hope that I'll put your order in correct. Cause whatever's on the ticket, that's all this lady gonna give. That's what she's saying.
But dealing with an employee like that,
Yeah.
I would be upset.
I would be upset too.
wouldn't.
Yeah, because he's saying
I
hey,
don't want no refund. Make my order
Yeah.
correctly.
and what's on this paper is not what I asked for.
Right. Regardless if y'all don't do refunds, y'all gonna do refunds today. Or
Yeah.
you gonna make my food right.
Yeah. She's not gonna the dude asked her, were you gonna give him the food? Nope. No.
Right. Yeah. I heard that.
I'm not gonna give you not gonna give me the food. All right, go ahead, press play on it. Let's see what we got.
said rap. I didn't say no rap.
Okay.
Give it to me.
There's no rap.
Okay,
Okay, you gonna take the rap.
what can I get for you, sir?
Man, that was rude.
And you keep on getting in my face like that, I'm not.
No.
No.
I want you to try.
Okay, wait, pause it. We gotta
He
pause
said
it.
you can knock me like that. I'ma knock you
Okay,
out.
yeah. Okay.
Hey,
so
but you don't play with people's food
you don't
though.
play with people's food, and you get it.
I felt his pain when he
Yeah.
said that though. Like you play with my food,
play-
I just want my chicken. And you talk about a damn rap, that ain't gonna fill me up. You
Yeah.
nah for the clown.
I didn't ask for this. I'm trying to get it rectified.
Right, then you gonna talk crazy to me?
And you getting up in my face.
Yeah.
You getting up in. Hey, okay.
And then
so-
she told you see the sign, can you read? Yeah, I can read. I'm for the read
Yeah.
and get my chicken.
You gonna be like the Nike, ghetto boys. You gonna read these Nikes,
Right.
You gonna read the bottom of these Nike. What did that say?
Right.
That was spooks on the side of your head. Yeah, no, yeah, but and look, and this other part too. And I, you know, if y'all know me, I'm always like this in life. If you notice, she gets aggressive with him.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one with the attitude. She's the one getting up in his face, aggressive. Like she's one to you. Like if he got to say, "Man, back up before I hit you,"
Mhm.
you're being aggressive in that manner, right?
Right.
At the minute he says, "Back up," because I'm gonna hit you. You see the other dudes in there. They, oh no, dude, man, quick, take your cape off, man. Look, at the end of the day, we want everybody to be treated equally.
And don't play with my food.
Don't play
That's
with my
all he
food.
said.
Don't play with her food. Don't play with my food. And if you play with our food or our granddaddy's food or uncle food, you might get hit if you keep getting in his face.
Right. Y'all put in the comments which Karen gets your vote. Number 1, 2, or 3.
All right, yeah.
Which one you think?
I think number 3.
Number 3.
Well, no. I take it back. I think number 1. Why?
Yeah.
Because number 1 actually took her dumb ass behind
On
the
camera.
counter.
Yeah, the counter. Yeah.
And you live to tell about it. Like, you understand how much stuff we be thinking about? Matt said number 3. What's up, Matt?
Number 3. Hey, Matt. Thank you for tuning in.
What's going
Number
on?
3, I say number 1 because of the physical altercation, like you throwing stuff. Like number 2 and 3, you don't see any like
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
you don't really see like physical interaction. Like you don't physically see her throwing the lady's change down in number 2.
And I thought,
and then number 3, they arguing going back and forth.
Okay.
But number 1, they having physical contact.
Okay.
She blocking her from,
Okay.
And you see if you go to number 1, you see the other employee who initially threw the cup. She in the back like this.
Okay. All right. Go back to hit the.
She in the back
the
ready.
X on the right.
She was posted up for her.
There we go.
Now watch the one right there. Watch the girl go back around. She posted up like she ready.
Okay.
Oh, and she said, "I'm gonna kick you." So
Okay.
That's who get my vote.
Wait. Because I have to think about this too. I'm gonna think about this. We don't know what the person behind her said or did with the customer before they got to throwing stuff.
Yeah.
The video only picks up after it escalated to that point.
Right.
Because if the contestant number 3, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Contestant number 3, the guy would have hit her if it was a dude.
Yeah.
Right? Or if that happened to be a woman that was the customer, she possibly would have hit her, right? So it just didn't get to violence because the man was trying to be cool.
Right.
But her actions was that horrible that put him to that mindset.
Yeah.
So is it possible, just saying, that the employee in the first one could have also did or said something to instigate this customer on the side?
Yeah, but she wasn't. It's possible that she did that, but she still took it a step further because before she went behind her, she threw something.
Well, okay, so
So
if you know how I go. You back there on the other side, right? Y'all talking back and forth, and somebody back there saying, "Man, I'll kick you," blah 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 blah. All we do it. You throw something.
Mm-hmm.
You out. Could it happen? So yeah. So is she wrong for throwing something first, or what was said before that?
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
No, physical contact. You throw something at me, and then you think I'm not going to throw something back or come back. Like with 2 and 3, the money, you don't see the money being thrown on the ground.
Yeah.
You see her after that, and then number 3, he talking shit, but he hadn't done anything. He's saying what he gonna do.
Yeah.
Number 1,
she ran back there.
She ran back there. Did the employee posted up like, "Come on,
oh man."
So that gets my vote.
Yeah.
Number 1 gets my vote.
Number 1.
Matt he said I still go with number 3.
Number 3, because in the physical contact, but I was always think about what takes place before someone especially no one is associated with the incident, right? Somebody's happened to be there. It's got to be some crazy stuff going on to make you want to take your phone out and be like, "Oh man, we got to get this on camera."
But in number 3, even the cameraman, even when he said that, he was like, "Nah, we ain't gonna do that." Yeah. So he already like, I guess in a space to where he's gonna prevent something from happening. He's not gonna he recording it for evidence, but if you can hear when you hear his comment, he's not looking for that man to jump on that woman, even though she was
and that's the
totally
part.
In the wrong by talking rude to him.
And that's a good point. This cameraman let the lady totally mentally abuse this dude.
Mm-hmm.
He was cool with that. You can abuse the guy all day long. But boy, if you say you're gonna hit the woman, oh man, that was wild.
Yeah.
Real life. So when people say we equal, no, we women are protected. Even if she dead wrong.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Even if this one is dead wrong. So I don't want to hear this because nobody know each other in that scenario.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, cameraman, prevented it from getting any further.
Right.
Because he just like protecting the lady, the one that's in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the first one though, yeah, she.
Are there any more votes or just
Matt?
Number
Matt,
3?
what y'all got? Alexis.
Brittany, what you say?
What you got?
Number 1, 2. Yeah.
You come back behind her, man. Look, it's over.
It's.
Did you have like thoughts like, man, if somebody came back here, I'm gonna throw the grease on them?
No, because every job that I've had in fast food, I've always tried to. Once I was taught the customer is always right, I kind of make sure I stuck with that. How can I make this situation better? Okay. Instead of trying to feed into whatever the issue is, let's see how we can resolve this. So you won't get all upset, and then I won't have to react. Then so I've always thought with that mindset. So I'll let
So you haven't had the random person who's not even a customer attempt to fight you? No. Man, I got a whole Tough Guy series, and the wait till I get the book. It's some stories in that mug. I mean, I'm gonna tell the story again.
I've had more issues on the consumer side, being a customer with employees, than I've had actually working in fast food.
What? Mm-hmm. So yeah, and look, it always comes down to management from the employees, right? Because in this thing right here, we got bad management, right? And I'm pretty sure that lady on number 3 was the manager. She was the manager. She was a problem. I worked with managers who's like that, and a few come to mind right now. Is that it don't matter if the person can come in with all the great wishes in the world, they mad. Yeah, the sun's up. They're mad.
And see, when I've had managers that didn't care. Like, they just showed up to get a paycheck. And what I think, if I'm making the food, I'm gonna make it how I want my food to be made, because that'll come back around on you. You do something. Oh yeah. So I always like, if I'm working in fast food or I'm dealing with people's food, I'm gonna treat it like I want somebody to treat my food. Because I don't play when it comes to people's food. I don't want anybody playing with mine.
Yeah, that's I told my first day, hey y'all, look, we did.
And number 3, I can sense his frustration. Like, man, I ain't ordered no damn snack, no wrap. I felt his
I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen.
Like, I know damn well I ordered that, and then you know it was real when he turned around and asked that, "Hey, did I order that?"
Man, when he turned around. Did I? No. And the cold part was, so I heard somebody in there says, man, look, I'll take the rap.
Oh yeah.
I'll take the rap. And so I've seen that happen in stores too, where the employees swore up and down that that's what they said. Now, but look, I've had situations, myself, where I've taken the order and I heard you clearly what you said. I didn't say I wanted that. Man, you asked me.
One good practice I always did when I work, I always repeat it before I press that button, because you not for to come back and say I messed up your order.
I'm talking about after repeating it. So look, this is the thing. After repeating it, after having a whole conversation about the item in itself, and you get but it ain't what you thought it was.
Right.
I didn't order this. Man, we just talked about it. You asked me what kind of patty goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm getting some of those people too, but I've seen employees who will just put the wrong thing on there. And like I said, not repeating the order and not what's going on. And instead of trying to rectify it, instead of saying, hey, I could have been wrong. I could have heard wrong. No, you get to number 3. Number 3 later.
Because they don't want to be wrong, and they don't want to feel like they made a mistake. Feel like, in her case, she probably feel like, I'm the manager. What I say, this is how it goes. And he the one told her, hey, you wrong. You made this wrong. You took my order wrong.
And yeah. So anyways, wild is, so I think the number 1 would be the Karen of the week, right? Mm-hmm. But what's wild is, even though that's the Karen of the week, number 3 is still the one that's most problematic. That's really the one we still talking about, right?
Yeah.
That's wild. Because I guess when we talking about, again, we talking about bringing people back to your company, that's probably the number one thing that's gonna kill people coming back to your company.
Yeah.
They getting experience like that. No, you don't get no. Don't you read? Can you read?
Yeah. Well, I guess that makes sense because I know if you see people fighting in a restaurant, you'll still go back to that restaurant. But if you have somebody messing up your order and then you have them being rude on top of it, you're not like, oh, I ain't going dealing with them no more. They messed up my order so many times. Versus you see people fighting. Oh,
that happens.
I just let me make sure and put my boxing gloves when I go in here. It's liable to be a fight.
Can I get my food before y'all finish?
Before y'all get the boxing.
I see what y'all doing over there. Look, I'll tell you this. I've had a time where a guy was arguing with his girlfriend, and he was cussing her out bad in the lobby. They wasn't customers; they were homeless or just out on the street. So I go around the corner and I'm like, "Hey man, what are you doing, man? Brett's is a family restaurant. I can't tell you what y'all arguing and you got loud." He looked at me like, "Oh man, I'm gonna beat you up. I've been wanting to beat you up. I've been wanting, And man, dude looked like he ate mussels for breakfast, right? So he overheard and had me outweighed, everything, out of all this stuff. So he going on, but that visible line, he wouldn't touch. He was sitting over there walking back forth. Man, I'm finna mop the floor with you. I'm about to do this. I'm gonna do this. So while he's doing, I turned to the side and I took my headset off, set it down. But I didn't lose eye contact with him the whole time. Set it down. He's, oh yeah, we don't want to mess up their shit, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, he started going and scooting back and forth. By this time, I had these gloves on in the restaurant. I took my gloves off. Looking at him, I took my gloves off. And then the last thing I had was a tie. And then one thing I didn't want to have be fighting and you grab my tie and use it for some shit, right? So as I'm looking at him, he said, oh yeah, oh, it's finna go down. I took my tie inside. I said, pick that mug in. He said, oh shit, fuck that. You know some shit. And ran out the door.
Did all of that.
And ran out the door, y'all.
All the door is talking.
All of the employees, they like, ooh, damn, that nigga run. He ran. He was gone. I ain't even moved. So yeah, I done had situations. I had plenty of situations. And I had situations, some of them that I'm not even involved with. I've had ones where other people, that co-workers will come get me. I'm not the hugest person, but they come get me to come deal with whoever. Hey, can you come deal with this person over here? They cuss me out. They call me this. They doing that. They spit at me. They try to. Hey man, come on, let's go.
Yeah, but I can see how some customers get upset. You playing my food.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, if we don't learn anything today, do not play with Amber D's food.
Nope.
Don't do it. And you can do a lot of stuff, I'm pretty sure, but you play with my food.
My mama can tell you some stories when I used to go to Brahms. And I would always order the brownie fudge sundae. And I would always add extra and then take off whipped cream. And if I used to see whipped cream on my sundae, I would say, hey, can you remake this? I'll ask for can you remake this? I say, I don't want no whipped cream. And then if I could tell that they giving it back to me and they just scraped off the whipped cream, we finna have a problem. I will give you, I've given a manager a lecture in the drive-thru behind playing with my food. I say, how would you feel if I would have took this home, ate this, I'm allergic to whipped cream and I have an allergic reaction and I died, then what?
Yeah.
Oh, it becomes serious then.
Yeah.
And the manager's like, oh, we can't do this. It becomes serious when people tell you that, but they act like I'll do that.
Yeah.
So don't play with
I'm gonna tell you how I would handle that. So I worked at a place, right, that did shakes, right? They had whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, so when people would say, hey, I don't want any whipped cream on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it happens. People accidentally put it on there. It happens, right? Go ask the person. Say, hey, you said no whipped cream, right? Hey, they accidentally put it out. Do you want us to make you a fresh one? And most customers will say, either make me a fresh one, cool, no problem, because you messed up. Or some will say, hey, no, that's okay. That's all good.
See, it's fine if you ask, but if you don't ask and you give it to me,
you don't give it.
I'm finna go crazy.
You can see the whipped cream. You can even the same top. Some of the whipped cream was still left on the top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, But
and then I'll sit there. Can you pull forward? No, I'm not because you almost killed me.
Oh man!
So I'm not finna pull up our way.
Cause we almost killed you.
Yeah, you almost killed me by giving me this ice cream with the whipped cream just scraped off the side, and
that's funny. That's funny, man. That's funny. But you know what though? if you ask for it now, this same place, when people would order shakes, they would ask, "Do you want whipped cream and cherries on here?" Right?
Mhm.
And I cut the eyebrow. I couldn't stand that question. Why? Because
what's a milkshake without the?
No, let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you the actual why. Okay. This is what I told them. This is all the other menu items. When people order it, you don't ask them, "Hey, do you want this? You sure you want the onions? You sure you want this on every item?" Don't do that. If they come and they know that they don't like this, they will tell you when they're ordering.
Yeah.
Or if they didn't know, when they get to the window, just gently say, "Hey, I'll make it over for you this time, but if you can for us, let us know back there and we got you."
Right.
Right? But just be asking everybody, "Do you want whipped cream?"
No. But if I go places and I know what it is and I'm ordering, like I used to be addicted to those sundaes, so I already knew what came on, how the sundae was prepared and made. So I already knew when I order, no whipped cream off top, no whipped cream. So when I get to this drive-through, I said it 2 times when I first ordered it in to confirm it, no whipped cream, and then I get it, So I get it now. You don't have to ask every customer, but it's considerate.
I didn't walk back in with a whole burrito opened up where I said no meat on it, and Taco Bueno. I done said it back there. I done talked about it to everybody, and there's chicken on this burrito. I could open up, and I'm like, that look like, is that? Oh no! I opened the whole burrito flat, head like I was at Taco Bell. I stood in the line
with the burrito.
There were people getting their orders. They're like, "You want to go? No, go ahead."
All right.
And just
they finna remake this.
The people behind it like, "Dang, they messed up his food already." I get over there. So I showed them receipt. It said on her no meat. What that look like to y'all?
Right.
Well, sir, you could have just came over here and said it differently. You tried to kill me.
That right there. Look, that's what I was gonna say. The audacity.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me I tried? No, I need you to remake this and not kill me, please.
Yeah.
I said no meat. I mean no meat.
Yeah. And can you tell her to wash her hands?
Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one in fast food. I had someone at Chipotle. I went to Chipotle, and I just watched. The person knew me because I would always come in there. And my biggest thing is, if you're not going to, it's good for you to change gloves, but at least wash your hands. If you change your gloves or if you wash your hands, I'm good. If you don't wash your hands,
wash your hands?
Oh, I had someone, I said, "Can you please wash your hands?" And she was like, "I just changed gloves." And I was like, "Yeah, but you've been, before you change gloves, you touch this, you touch that. And, I'm watching you. Can you please change gloves?" She didn't change gloves. So I said, okay. So she made a person order before me. And then she made mine. When she got done making my order, I said, "Where's the manager?" Manager came. I said, I asked her to wash her hands. And I asked her to change her gloves because she was touching things. And she said no. And I said, "I'm just letting you know, I'm not paying for this and I don't want it." And I left. Because I'm like, I'm telling you what the issue is. And y'all don't want to resolve it. That's a big thing. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Mm-mm. Man, so that's what's up, y'all. We ain't gonna
keep cross-contamination and all of that.
Oof, man, coming out the restroom on your phone. We're gonna talk about sanitation episode. I think so. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Yeah, so normally we get on this part. We got we're gonna post up the Karen of the week on the Instagram later on.
So our Karen of the week, the number one was the winner.
Yeah, okay. Number one had to be the winner over there. So again, big shout out to Brittany behind the boards today. So Again, Amber D, welcome in.
Thank you.
So we've done a lot of stuff together already. So I'm looking forward to everything that we're going to be embarking on together. So
I'm excited for it.
So, any last words you got?
Y'all just keep tuning in and keep telling everybody to come in. And when y'all go to these restaurants, be mindful of what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't be the next Karen.
Don't be the next Karen. And don't play with Amber D's food.
Don't play with my
Don't play with her
food.
food. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.